Okay, welcome, folks. This time around, we are interested in investigating where the quadratic formula really emanates from. This formula is the one that is used to solve quadratic equations. Let's try and have a look. The formula says if we want x, this is given by negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. But really speaking, it looks like every quadratic equation, it takes the general form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Let's try and see if we can complete the square. First step is to divide throughout by a. So if we divide everything by a both sides, we end up having x squared plus b over ax plus c over a being equal to 0. Then what's our next step? If we want to complete the square, we are going to divide this part here, the middle part, by 2. So we end up having x plus b over 2a all squared. Remember, there is plus ca here. Now, what will happen is this part here is going to be squared, and the result will go across the equal sign. In other words, when you square there, we get b squared over 4a squared. Then what's next? We are now going to transpose everything because we are looking for the value of our x. So end up having x plus b over 2a all squared being equal to b squared over 4a squared minus c over a. Then we'll try and make this expression have the same denominator. In other words, when we simplify this side, it's going to give us a common denominator of 4a squared. And when we divide there, on numerator it will be b squared. And here when we divide, we get 4a. Then when we multiply, it's minus 4ac. Then because we are looking for x, we are saying this is x plus b over 2a all squared. As I proceed with my calculation, I'll take square roots both sides. And when I do square roots both sides, the left-hand side and the right-hand side, we'll end up having x plus b over 2a to the left-hand side, then to the right-hand side. This part we can find its root, so we'll be having plus or minus the numerator will be b squared minus 4ac all over the denominator is going to be 2a. Then, because we are looking for the value of x not x plus b over 2a, then we're going to transpose this part here, which will give us minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, because our denominators here, they are the same. I think basically that's it, folks, on the quadratic formula. It comes from a quadratic expression in standard form. I'm sure you agree with me that it matches what we started with here, which is minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. It looks like that's the same that we have there. Thank you, folks. That's the proof for the Pythagoras theorem. I mean, for the quadratic formula. I hope you found this interesting. Bye.